Who cares? No. I can't even see through these glasses. Goodness. It's hot in here. I don't know if that made it better or worse. It don't matter. Hello. I am here to talk about Jesus. As every single one. Oh, thanks. Okay, that works too. I'll keep checking the messages in case you just want to keep doing that. So, you can ask me any questions and I'll do my best to answer. I can't believe you're the first one in here. It's normally Daddy. But that works too. My hair's crazy wonky. Who even cares? Me, a little bit. Okay. Really what? Thank you. Hi! William's in here, which is awesome! Okay. I've got stuff written down. I always write stuff down because I'll end up losing. Yeah. So, I don't know where to start. You might hear dogs barking or people talking. Emily said hi. So, I don't know where to start. I got like 12 different things to do. Alrighty. Sorry, I gotta like get myself together. I should have done more. Did more to get ready for this, but I did. Okay. I got my phone on my leg because it helps. I got my cousin on here. Anyways. Oh, I have a terrible camera. That's what's flashing. It sucks. I've had this laptop for like 3 years? 4 years? It's old. Okay. How do we want to start this off? Is there anything specific y'all want to talk about to like get us rolling? Because I've got no ideas at the moment. It's a good way to start it. Just brilliantness. I normally do that before I start a live. Yeah. Mama said. Mama's watching? You just upped the game here. Okay. I might fumble on her though. Okay. Okay. So I'll do my best. And if you see my leg move, like see the camera move and everything, I'm moving my leg. I got music going on too. Because it helps get us moving and get going. Yeah. Okay. My hair's. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So I guess we should start with a prayer because that was a very good idea. I normally pray by myself, but yeah. Like whenever before I start a live, this works too. Kind and gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, I pray you keep your hand over us, continue to bless us, and keep us safe throughout the night. Lord, I pray you help us all understand what I'm saying. Help me understand what I'm saying. Lord, please talk through me and talk to everyone that watches, Lord. I pray that you bring whoever needs to come in, lead them to this video, Lord. I love you so much, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay. Okay. I've had like 4 of them by now. I told your mama, but she didn't. Yeah. She was mean. She just read it. She didn't do nothing, though. Okay, we need to seriously start doing stuff. Alrighty. I've got no idea where to start. Okay. We will start with this. This is Bible Promises. I read it every night. Okay. So, that is smart. Y'all are so much better at this than what I am. But I read this. I read a page every night. It has different days in it, and it's a little page for every day. One that I loved because I was having a hard day that day. It was the 15th of September. I was having a terrible day. It was just, I felt like I kept messing up. And that night, he delivered something that I really needed. It says, Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. It's Isaiah 40:28. Underneath it says, God never gets tired of you, even when you fail or falter over and over again. He is your everlasting God and creator. He always understands and never faints, not just in his care for you, but for his people. From one end of the earth to the other, how great, majestic, and wise he is. You can relax. He will always be there to help. And it helped me because I just felt like I was failing. I repeat myself a lot. I'm sorry. But I feel like I failed a lot, and I was failing a lot that day. And I was just, the devil had me in a chokehold. And then I read this, and it was like, okay, I feel so much better now. The part that almost made me cry was, God never gets tired of you, even when you fail or falter over and over again. He's not going to give up on you. He's still there. He understands. It's okay. And I talked about this last time, but I don't know how to explain it. If I've been saying this the last 3 different lives, that's funny. But with the plates, I love the plates. The plates make a lot of sense to me. I don't know why, but it's like one of my favorite things to talk about. But with plates, like sins. The plates are sins. And whenever you break a plate, you sin. If I break a plate and I say sorry, then he'll forgive me. As long as I'm sincerely sorry and really trying, he'll forgive me. If I break a plate and I'm really sorry, and I break a plate again, and I say sorry, but a little less meaning, and I break a plate again, he's not gonna, you're just saying sorry just cause, and it's not really saving you. But if you break a plate and you notice that you broke a plate and it was complete accident and you were like, I am so sorry, it was accident, he'll forgive. Accidents happen, especially with us being human. We sin every day. Sometimes you can break a plate and not even notice it. That's where the Holy Spirit comes in. And he's like, hey, you broke a plate. Like right then, even if you didn't see it, he's seen it. And he's going to help you be like, hey, you accidentally broke a plate. You should probably say something. It's like, oh, crud. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. Yeah. Go take over the phone, why don't you? Goodness. But, yeah, that's one of my favorite things to say, to tell. I'm just going to put this out here. I know so many people that they believe there's a God. I don't understand if they do. They say they do. It's like a lot of people. They say they believe there's a God, and then they'll talk themselves out of it in a way. The way that I've done it, the way that I've been doing it, is I'll put myself in the middle of the situation. If you're going to stand on the sidelines and listen to everybody else talk about it on the bleachers, you're going to hear either good or bad. It's just one or the other. Because that's just how everyone is. We don't have this, then this, and this, and this, and this happened. There's no good, bad. It's just either bad or good. And if you surround yourself with the people that only say it's bad, you're going to be put in that situation where you're not going to completely believe and you'll talk yourself out of it. I'm where it's good to be in the middle of it and not literally fight with everyone else. But if you want to understand the story, you have to put yourself in the middle of it and start from beginning to end. Because if you're going to only hear the bad things, you're going to know the bad things. If you're going to only learn the good things, you're only going to hear good things. I keep repeating myself. Anyways. So, okay. Like any kind of story inside the Bible, you can hear some crazy stories. Like, holy crap, it's crazy. I've read some. Goodness. In the last one, there was triple plot twist. It was craziness. But, so it's good to go back and listen to everything. Or you can bounce and see what matches up and what don't. Because if people don't agree with it, they're not even going to try to listen to what everybody else is saying. If you want to understand what's going on, Sorry. If you want to understand what's going on, you have to either bounce back or reread or rewatch whatever just happened. Phone's about to die. So, these people will hear things like, so I don't understand some of it. I'm still trying to figure that out. Oh no, what? What are we annoying? What are we knowing? Anyways, goodness. Oh, goodness, child. Okay. So, where was I at? See me for a second. Alright, I done did that one. Kind of. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know. I just think it's good that you can't pick a side. Like, you can if you want, but if you want to understand what's going on and defend what you think, you need to do research, or you're going to be caught being wrong. Yeah. Something the devil will do, and you can hear it, and you can hear it in people. Hi, Daddy. But you can hear it because one of my brothers, if he has a disagreement about something, and it's something about God or Jesus or the way things are done, he will not shut up. Like, I literally have a request. What's your request? Also, can y'all hear my music? Is it too loud, or if I need to turn it down, let me know, and I'll turn it down if I need to. Alright, awesome. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Meaning? Okay. It is too hot. I'm sorry. I cannot do it. The AC is on full blast, and I'm dying. I would put like a cardigan or something on like I've done before. I can't. I've got like sweat sunburn on the back of my neck. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Daddy. I can't do it. I knew you were going to say that. See? Most of it's covered enough. We're good. Nothing showing. I just chunky. But again, back to where I was. The actual stuff. Back to the real stuff, though. A lot of times, dude, I see where y'all could have a problem with my shirt. And I understand. I'm so sorry. I don't want to wear a shirt like this either, especially with doing this kind of topic. But I can't die. I don't want to die. I'm dying now. Like, I'm still sweating. My glasses are getting foggy. I can't do it. But, so, well, that sucks. Finally had a person in here and they left it. Anyways. So, sometimes it's hard to talk to people whenever they have their mind set And my brother, he's one of them people that I don't even know if he believes in God. Like, he believes. He believes, but he fights himself on it. Okay. Sorry, Colton fell in the shower. That was funny. Anyways. Okay. So some people, it's hard to talk to. Like, they'll talk to you about it, but they don't want you to say anything. They want someone to talk to and be like, hey, listen to this. But they're not going to stay for it. They're just going to keep talking. I've told this kid, he said, I say kid, but he's like 26. He was talking to me about something one day, and I had something to back it up. I had something that made sense to me, and I was able to explain it. And he just kept talking. I'm like, dude, shut up and listen to me. I even said that. I said, shut up and listen to me, and he didn't. Because the devil's like, nah, you're good, just keep talking. If you keep talking, she'll stop, and then you'll win, and she'll believe. Or just make him feel better, to where he can't hear me. So, second approach to that kind of stuff is live and be an example. I pray before I eat. I don't even care where I am. I went all the way to Arkansas met my boyfriend and all that. I still prayed. I'd go to the movies and I'll pray over popcorn or slushies. I pray over the smallest things. So it's just good to live like that. And it really makes a huge difference. It helped. I was able to have my family on my dad's side. Like my stepmom, daddy, Colton, kind of. They've been praying with me. We prayed in the middle of Sam's Club. It was awesome. It was just awesome. Okay. And then I went to my brother's one time. Dad's girlfriend, sorry. Dad's girlfriend. The lady he lives with. But, I don't want to hear that, thank you. But, I can't see. It's hot. But, so, I see that. Hi, Josie. But, I went to my brother's, and we've always sat on the floor. The Wilsons just sit on the floor. I don't know what it is, but the floor is the comfiest part of a house. So I was sitting on the floor. I sat on the floor in front of the couch, because one, the couch was covered. Two, there was a spot for him and his girlfriend, so they sat up there. But my brother sat next to me on the floor, and I started to pray, and he kind of nudged me a little bit. He's like, hey, you're not going to pray with me? I'm like, yeah, I'll pray with you. And we prayed together. It was awesome. Because I just lived the example. And I feel like it put a little bit of a seed in his brain or heart. And was like, hey, you should pray with me. I was like, okay. Which is just, I don't know, it was just awesome. I thought it was the best thing ever. Okay. I do that sometimes. My brain buffers while I'm saying something. I watch Christian videos on like Facebook or YouTube, stuff like that. So I seen this one video that hit hard, and I was like, that makes so much sense. So whenever I was like middle school, when I was in middle school, all these like the bigger groups, they do whatever, and if I tried it, they would like kind of make me feel stupid for it, and I was just kind of isolated from everybody, and it's always messed with me. I've always been scared to be isolated again, and it's bothered me a lot. Then I read a thing that said, if you feel isolated, God don't want you there. It said if you're all of a sudden you're isolated, if you feel isolated, God don't want you there. He don't want you to be in that situation. I was isolated. And goodness, I was not a nice person. I was a mean little heifer. And I wasn't on the path I'm on now. And I feel like if I would have been accepted by those people that I was trying to join, because I just needed people to hang out with. If I would have been accepted, I wouldn't be on this trail. I'd be on the trail with everybody else, and that's not a trail I want to be on. But I don't know, that hit me really hard. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because that would have turned out so differently. And I wouldn't have been on the same path I'm on now. Laundry's going in the house. Okay. Do y'all have anything specific you want me to talk about before I move on to something else? Anybody at all? Any questions? I've been doing pretty good. I can answer anything y'all need me to. And if I don't, then I will do research on it, and I'll come back to the next one and talk about it. This wall right here. Thank you, Daddy. This wall's the bathroom, and I can hear Colton, I guess, banging into the wall. It's funny. It's probably not good. But yeah, it's funny. Emily got anything she want to talk about? Josie, Holly, Daddy, William, nothing from nobody? Nothing? And if you ask me about the ratchet, I still ain't got no idea where it's at. I can do that. I will do my best. One, he's helped the week go by so much better and so much faster, which is awesome. Because it got me to Dad's weekend fast. I like going to Dad's weekend. You're welcome. I love going to Dad's weekend because we get to mess with my four-wheeler, or we get to hang out, or we get to ride on a motorcycle, which oh yeah, I feel you, old man. We get to do the awesomeness stuff, and I got a new helmet for the bike and everything. But it got me, he helped the week go back. go by faster for that. He helped me make a decision that I was scared to make. And it was weird. Because my brain's like, hey, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But my body just wouldn't stop. Like, it wasn't me doing it. And it helped a couple people. I cried. A lot. Now I want to cry now. And it was just awesome. Something he helped me realize is, I don't know, he's helped me realize a lot. There's a skeeter in here and bit the crap out of me. But, got the craziest notification. Anyways. Anything awesome happened for you guys over the week? Also, he helped me go see my favoriteest cousins, which was awesome. He took care of us on the way there and back. Kept us safe on the crazy roads. Because they're in the middle of nowhere. Because they just had to be in the middle of nowhere. I'm just giving them crap. That music going. Anything awesome happened in your week, William? Or Daddy? Or Emily? Or Josie? Or Holly? The old peoples? That is absolutely amazing to hear. That's just awesome. You guys got nothing to say? Nothing at all? Nothing? You weren't blessed with this beauty? Nothing? Okay. Alrighty. William's got nothing? Nothing at all? I've never called you that before. It's like the first time I called you that. It's fun to say. I don't know why, but it's just fun. Hey, you were safe whenever that crazy guy was driving. That's something. Even though it was like, 2 weeks ago? But still. I have. I seen the video. I didn't want to feel that feeling again, but I felt it. It was craziness. I don't even know why that happened. Why in the world? Got no idea. What do you mean, what in the world? That is awesomeness. You're alive! Awesome. Being alive is one of the best things to ever happen to me. Yeah, this crap. Yeah. Oh, well, you said you're good at putting pieces together, so they'll ask and I'll answer. You can kind of figure it out. Is Josie still in here? He lived. Yeah, he did. Which means he got to see Jesus fast. And, like, he got hit 2 seconds. Like, he got hit here and he was gone. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay. But that's a. I'll tell you why I laughed later. Whole different situation. Not at all what's going on here now. It's very sad. That is the best thing to say because I've got something about that. That was perfectness. Oh, yeah. Okay. Most of the things that I say and stuff like this ends up being me going through something or having something happen to me, and then he answers it, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta write it down for people that haven't gone through it or are about to go through it or might and think about it later or whatever. It's just ready for the peoples that need it. Also, that's a whole different thing too, which is just awesome. This just plays in perfectly. But so sometimes you'll feel like you're alone, or you'll feel like he's not there. You don't feel the Holy Spirit. You'll just kind of feel it's just you in a giant world of not knowing what to do. The kind of Christian or like the kind of faith that we have, religion we have to have is only like you have to know, just know. Like um ow, I popped my face. Anyways. So sometimes it's hard. It doesn't being a Christian doesn't make life easier. Like that. But it gives you guidance, somewhere to go. It gives you someone to hold hands with whenever you're in your darkest moments. Even if you can't see him, hear him, feel him, he's still there. And for a while, I felt like he couldn't hear me. I felt alone. And the part about that is I just trusted that he was there and listening. I still talked to him. I talked to him like he was there, like I always do. And I prayed every day, every night, over everything. Even whenever you don't feel like praying, pray. It's just good to do it. Yeah. Sometimes it gets hard, but you still have to know. You have to just know he's there, because he's there. He's not leaving. No matter what you do, he's still there. And it's just awesome to know that. Even if you can't feel him, he's there. And he will clean up and help you clean up any kind of mess you made. And he will hold you when you're at your lowest. This is awesome. Sometimes you might get like questioning thoughts, and sometimes they're believable, and you get close to just being like, that makes more sense than what's going on, because it feels like he left you. But you just have to, I don't know, just have to, just keep going. And you have to continue to choose him, and you'll feel him again. Or you'll just, I don't know, it's just good to be on his side. I've had some mental battles where it's like fighting myself, where it's like, he's not here. Okay? He's still here somewhere. He's probably just walking around the block for a little bit, but he'll be back. He can still hear me. I still talk to him. Even whenever I didn't know if he was there or not. I know that's probably conflicting that I keep saying don't know if he's there, but he's still there. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Something I noticed. This is just like an extra thing. So, I have the AC going. I cannot turn that off. Again, I will die. So it's another thing I'll talk about. But if you want to pick him over everything, a lot of things, the people you're with, you have to change the people you're hanging out with. If you hang out with people that are completely against it and you're trying to be with God, it's not going to work. You have to change who you're with. If you're listening to bad songs, it's good to switch it up. I've noticed that song changes. I'm a big music person. Like, I could listen to music all day and do it again, like, foreverness. I love music. I love every kind of music. I used to listen to absolutely everything. It was crazy. Never knew what was going to happen in my playlist. But if I pick something that's if I pick something that's sad, it's going to make me sad. If I keep listening to music that's sad, then I'm going to stay sad. If I listen to things with bad words, it completely changes my mindset and it puts bad words in my vocabulary. I don't even use bad words, but it'll make my brain start using them, and that's not good. If I do songs that I used to listen to, a specific playlist, I will fall back in that crack that I was in. um, really recently, I was listening to music I used to listen to in a specific playlist, but it wasn't exactly that kind of music because I knew to stay away from this Park guy. But um, yeah, it's kind of sad music, and I was starting to kind of wander off and be sad all the time, and I just wasn't doing good. And I was having trouble with it. And I was like, why is everything so hard? But I liked that playlist that I was listening to because it wasn't just like because it was sad, it was calming to me. But because the words and everything in my brain just on autopilot still soaked everything in, and it just felt what the music was feeling. Instead of just feeling calm, I was feeling sad and alone and just away from everybody. Um, and I talked to someone, and I was on call with them, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling this way, and I don't know what's going on. He helped me. He was like, okay, read, talk to Jesus, okay? And I was like, okay, I will. And I was starting to get my Bible. He's like, what music are you listening to? Are you listening to good music or bad music? I'm like, bad. He's like, okay, change it. Put on Christian, and you're good. I'm like, okay. So I put on Christian, and a little bit later, I felt better. And now every once in a while, he's like, hey, listening to bad music? No. Good. Sometimes God will put you in a situation where it seems you just don't understand what's going on. He knows what he's doing. He's got his plan going. But my grandpa, he was like if you were trying to find a good Christian to look up to, he was the only one I could think of. Like he was one of the best preachers. He was an amazing man. He was a heifer. He's a very good guy. But my grandpa, he he was just a great man. He was someone I looked up to. And he ended up passing a couple years ago. But right as he passed, I started to get into being a Christian. So I had no one to help me. I felt stuck because no one knew God like he did. Like he was best friends with God. He's probably sitting like right next to him. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know my left and rights. Anyways. But right as I started getting into being a Christian, um, God gave me a push. He put me in my aunt's church, and he was just getting me going, like twisting a car or whatever, and just letting it go. I was going, and then I needed